Which age you see a adolescent could go dating? They do group dating where they go as a group together, and the parents know they're going like a movie together and maybe get some pizza. We're not talking about an individual date. What would be a good age you think would be?
It's a very good question. I'm often asked by parents, when can my son or my daughter go on their first date? And the real issue is what are the parents' values based on their background, their religious background, their ethnic background, or what do the parents believe in? I don't think there's one particular age that parents can say, okay, you are now 16, 14, 18, 24, and to go on your first date. I think not only are the parents' rules important for their teenager, but also what's the emotional development and what is the cognitive development of that adolescent. We know that there are some adolescents who develop socially much earlier than others, and some are late bloomers. They develop a little bit later. So I really think there's many factors involved. So I don't think there's one rule of when your adolescent is old enough to go on his or her first date. I also think it's important when adolescents are asking to go on dates to make sure that you know the person that they're going on the date with.
And where?
It is really important to know where he or she is from, and that means meeting them. That means getting to know them. That means the mother and father really have to sit down with him or her and find out who they are, where they're planning on going, and what they're planning on doing. Because again, safety is the most important thing that we can provide for our children as they're growing up. Making sure that they're not going to be going on their first date to the boy or the girl's house when their parents are not home. That's not a date. Going to a movie theater is very, very different. Going maybe out to a restaurant or a party at the school, very, very different. And making sure that wherever they're going, if there are no other adults around because it's a school party and it's for kids, making sure that there's a chaperone there, that there are some adults present. And how are they going to get there? Drinking and driving, we know, is a significant cause of death to adolescents, and making sure that the driver of the car is not under the influence, whether it be drugs or alcohol. And also making sure that adolescents know that there are things that they need to do in anticipation of a problem. So what do if you have a problem or you feel unsafe? Making sure that both boys and girls know that it's okay to say no. No, I don't want to do this. And clarifying their values way in advance of their first date, I think, is something that parents need to deal with.